Hey guys, okay, what I'm going to basically do here is, since we have a new template and stuff, I want to do a video, and this is probably the first one of two of them, that I'm going to explain why we have what we have on the new template and what it's going to be designated to do. So let me just kind of explain that as first the home page, and then I'll go into the forecast zones, and I'll show you like two pages of the new layout look for the forecast zones. But first, as you kind of notice, we didn't really go for a real dark background or a real light background. We kind of have a nice evenly spread coloring layout. We have the home, the weather centers, we have all of these tabs here. That's going to be in the second video that I'll talk about. But then we have our forecast zones, and I worked on all of them. So again, I'll show you probably two of them, of which I did, and then our interactions, and of course our info. So the big deal for the new template is what you see right here across the tabs, and there's about 5 of them here. This is designated to do something in giving the public to come in here and look at something that kind of drives them into more. And that's what we want to do, curiosity. We want to spark that. And what this also does is, rather than the old website where it was just a word of here, click for your Virginia, Maryland forecast or your Oklahoma forecast or what have you, now there's an image, there's a little bit about it, and they can go in there and read whatever's posted up here. And whatever is posted up here is whatever you guys want to put up there, whether it is regarding your zone, if something's exciting is going across that one day, or of course if there's a big severe weather outbreak or tropics, something like that. Again, here's the first depression link that just occurred with Adrian, and then snowpack about the Pacific Northwest, something about the tropics, Facebook, just some news feeds and such of that. So that really helps a lot to get your work out on the home page and to show people how to do it and stuff. As we scroll a little further down the page, this is the latest weather news area. This isn't going to be like the slideshow, which is like the big headliner of what's happening each day, but this is going to kind of cover things. If there's a major weather event, we get photos, we're going to put it on there. And then of course to the right of that is the analyst Facebook wall. So whatever you guys post will go right on here. So even if people don't have a Facebook, they'll still see what you post, and it just kind of makes things complete quite well. So now I'm going to go and show you the forecast zones. I'm going to first show you New Jersey, New York. This is the one I did for myself. I guess I'll explain the tab bar here. Unlike the home page, it's not going to be default. The tabs are for the home page. It's going to be something different, individual, like for your particular forecast zone. For me, this week up here, it's going to be really hot, hot, hot. So I used the first slide for that, and then there's supposed to be thunderstorms within the next 2 days. So I kind of gave them a front-running sequence to what you can expect, and that we'll keep you posted. And then we have another one for like next week, and kind of showing that it might be a little rainier and cooler. And then there's going to be 2 defaults on the 4th and 5th slide, and that'll show your Facebook, and that will also link to your Facebook so people can fan and like your page. And also we have an area for joining the team. And what I'm going to do eventually is finalize everything to where I'll add your Facebook logo in there and a link to it, and of course contact whoever is the one who can handle your zone the most and can take anybody who's interested in joining. To the bottom, the banner, that's always going to be there as a default. This text here, and then of course the big paragraph. You can add whatever image you want here, and then of course we have our default stuff down here, or of course whatever you want to make it creative. The radar of course is the default, and then for me I decided to just have New Jersey and New York weather alerts, so if there's ever like a severe day, I can go highlight whatever and put it in there. So it's kind of quick and easy. Everything's really simple and really nice to work with. Then of course underneath that I added some extras because I like to think of our zone, we give something that those people that view that zone are interested in. For my area we have a lot of flooding, so I added in the hydro forecast for my rivers and stuff, and then high rainfall events. And then last but not least, we have a little bit about who I am and just like everyone else who has a forecast zone, yours will look about the same. But the biggest thing about what we do here is the tab bar. To know that we have a home page that's going to kind of extend out to what we're talking about with the main weather topics, also headlining your zone if there's something crazy going on and in it. But also when you get into your zone, that's when you have your own personal tabs. That just makes what you do a little more interesting, a little more personalized. So I definitely want to be able to share that with you guys. Last but not least, I'm going to show you the Virginia Maryland page, because there's another different layout for this. As I show you the image with the paragraph, I also did mouse rollovers. So again, you can kind of see the regional radar, the tab bar, all that stuff's really default. Ryan likes the BWI Almanac, so I put that in there. He also likes his daily videos that he does, so I also put that in there. Left him a little space to put the advisories in when he makes his maps, and then of course his discussion and about him. But here's another feature. You can do the mouse over, add your images or whatever, and you're really set to go. So that's kind of really the philosophy of what we're going to be doing with this website as a whole. Just trying to make things simpler, trying to spark curiosity in the public and the people who visit the website. And I think if we can really get it all going, it's going to be really something to take a dive into. Now your question is going to be, of course, is how do we get in there? How do we update it? And some of you have said there's a bit of a problem. The problem is fixed. It's just that when you go and update, you just have to do something differently, which only takes like a matter of 10 seconds. So it's not a big deal. I'm going to explain that hopefully when after I finalize the whole entire website with the homepage and the forecast zones, so everything looks according to what you guys do, like the Facebook and whatever else you want in here. Also, I'll explain to you in a tutorial how to do that. If you guys are not familiar with updating the website, it's quite easy. It doesn't take much time. For some of you who do know that, you can basically go in and start doing your stuff, but right now I just need to finalize stuff. I definitely think that's it. This was the first segment video. The second one's going to cover on the weather centers. I'm going to go and kind of tweak those pages, make them cooler, brighten them up, and then of course the extras like the AWC interactions and info. So I did the video, to be honest, because it's just one of those things where I can't always get a hold of you guys all at once, so it definitely covers what I say at your own convenience. So just hang in there. We're gonna have a hell of a website, and I'll talk to you soon.